So I've mentioned it before, but knowing that these are the end times for me, knowing what's ahead of me, it's given me the opportunity to really relax my mind. When before, it just kept running because I was trying to cope with what my life was like, what I had done, and what my future was going to be like. And it was, I wouldn't have had the opportunity otherwise. And with more understanding comes more, I don't want to say pain, right? But it comes with more, you understand the bad sides of you more. And that's what comes along with it, that's like the price of self-understanding, And that's not something that I'm foreign to, but now it's like the end of it. It's like I've reached the final conclusions, and it's much more mixed than I would have wanted it to be. Also, I'll give an example and try to tie up what I'm saying here. So, I have these disabilities and it affects me, and I start to see, the friendships are, taken away, or they end up being gone completely. And then I feel like, I'm angry, or I'm frustrated because, these so-called friends of mine aren't there for me when I need them to be, or want them to be. And it's not even like I ask for too much, but anyway, I feel frustrated, and, it creates a barrier, an extra barrier that there already is. And it just doesn't make the friendship good, or last. And then I realized that, okay, well, I see how embarrassing I really am for myself, for other people, just being just looking like a fool, right? And it makes me embarrassed for myself, and then I think that's the big problem, right? Like that's what it, But then I realize it's not just how I look, right? It's not just perception of things. It's also in my actions too, In my actions, I have some mistakes in them. I think I've said it before, but when I've said I've lost my mind, it's not that I completely lost it, completely went overboard, but I definitely lost part of it. Because having severe chronic, pain, illnesses, whatever, it's not just what they physically do to you, it's what they mentally do to you as well. And that part, I was getting through the physical, that's just, hey, living and getting by every day. And I guess you could say I was losing that battle too, but I hadn't lost, but I was losing the battle in my head, So, over time, at first I thought my friends are wrong, if I'm sticking to this example, but this, bleeds into everybody. But, my friends are wrong. And then I realized, maybe they're not as wrong as I thought, but they're still, it's still, a lot on their part. There's a lot of their fault, And then I realized, no, it's even more than that. It's more mixed, like just the how it how I let the how I let it win. And it's not like I'm saying win and lose, but it's not 100%, but just like I said, I was losing. I let that get to me, and I'm no longer angry with anybody or frustrated. I understand it, but I am frustrated, or what I was frustrated with myself because I made those mistakes. That's what it was at first, but then it was accepting it, accepting that I had made those mistakes, that I really do feel like I should have done better. And could it be excused? Yeah, it could be. I could definitely see a strong argument for it given all that I'm being put through. But at the same time, it's still me, and I hold myself to a better standard, and I don't want to treat people poorly. I want to treat people well, especially those that I'm close with, those that I care about, those that I work with just like all across the board. I want to be the best person I could be, and I really work for that. So it's just like, I guess it's like this. Like, let's say you got an office job, right? And you've been working on these stacks and stacks of paper that you got on your desk, and it's like, it's a lot, right? But you're getting through it. It's taking you years. And then one day, you look to the left, you see that there's a door, it's a closet that you never opened. You open the closet, and it's full of more paperwork that you gotta take care of, that you gotta deal with. So it's kind of like that, I'm thinking that I was better off than I was, that there weren't more problems, at least not as deep, or yeah, I don't know, just big problems, I guess. That's not like a sweet way to put it, and that's also kind of an exaggeration, because I'm saying, like, it's not everything, right? It's not like problems the way that people would think or maybe want them to be, but, they are problems. And to me, I know I should be better. I work to be better, and I should have realized it a lot sooner. But like, when it's all said and done, I'm thankful, because I think that's really, it is what I wanted. It is understanding, it's what I got. And yeah, I was, angry at first. I didn't like it, didn't want to agree with it at times, but it feels like really like a weight lifted off my shoulders and in my mind, in my fucking brain, like things that you're afraid, like everybody's afraid of the unknown type of thing, right? That's like the phrase, right? And when you know it, it can affect you. You know, it can make you want to like react negatively to it. You know, that happens to a lot of people. It happened to me. But then, just being able to sit with it, and you learn to accept it, you know, or at least you should. So that's where I'm at, you know. And I wouldn't have felt that I had planned for, you know, I had planned for the plan to happen earlier, you know, months earlier. Right now it's so late January. And I didn't have the same level of 100% understanding of myself and who I am. Just like all around. I didn't get that before. And it just so happened to be that, you know, things kept getting pushed and pushed. And I see it as I think it's a good thing. I'm glad that it happened. It wasn't expected, but I'm happy that it did happen. I didn't want to, I knew that I didn't want to go with like a heavy, like a hateful or a frustrated heart. You know, I didn't want to go out like that. I wanted to go out accepting it. And I was almost there, and now I got it. I'm happy about that.